Hello everyone, I'm Allison Reed, registered dietitian for Family Fare, D&W, Blends, and VG's. Welcome to our store. Today we'll be taking a health-focused store tour, going section by section through the store, each in about 1 minute's time. First, I'd like to talk to you about a couple of tools that will really help you plan out your grocery shopping, find nutritious ingredients, and build healthy, well-balanced meals. Let's get started by talking about USDA's MyPlate, which is a tool to help you make a healthy plate. MyPlate teaches us how to balance the different food groups by sectioning the plate. Half is for fruits and vegetables, a quarter for lean protein, a quarter for grains, and the glass off to the side represents the dairy group. Use MyPlate when planning out your meals for the week, then make your grocery list and head to the store. Once you're here, our Nutrition Guide program can help you to find items that are low fat, low sodium, high fiber, gluten-free, sugar-free, or low calorie. Nutrition Guide is based on approved FDA food labeling claims. It is located on the shelf tag for each item just below the price and is color-coded for ease of use. Now, let's get started with our tour. Follow me. Fresh produce, I love this section. This is the place where you can find lots of foods, fruits and veggies that are high in vitamins and minerals and low in fat and calories. It's a great place to pick up a bunch of foods to fill half of your plate with as well. Remember that all forms count, not just fresh, but frozen, canned, dried, and even 100% juice. Inspect fruits and vegetables and choose those that don't have physical damage, like bumps and bruises. If you plan to eat fruits and veggies raw, just be sure to wash them thoroughly beforehand. Next, select produce that's in season for maximum flavor, nutrition, and value. And last but not least, choose a variety of different fruits and vegetables of every color. Each color is associated with different essential vitamins and minerals, as well as immune-boosting and disease-fighting antioxidants. Now we're heading into the deli, seafood, and meat departments, where you'll find all of your animal proteins. Remember that a serving of meat is only 3 ounces, or about the size of a deck of cards, and it should only cover about a quarter of your plate. At the deli, choose low-fat sliced meats like chicken, ham, and turkey breast. Use Nutrition Guide to help you find low-fat packaged deli meats. Remember that many deli meats have added salt, so eat in moderation. In general, seafood is lower in fat and calories than most meat. The saturated fat content in fish is much lower than that of red meat. Certain types of fish are also rich in heart-healthy omega-3s like salmon, mackerel, trout, and tuna. When selecting meat, remember these tips to keep it lean. The less marbling, the leaner the meat. Marbling refers to the fat that travels through a cut of meat, forming a marbled pattern. Look for keywords in the description like loin, round, and breast. Choose skinless poultry or remove the skin after cooking to reduce fat and cholesterol. Ground meats tell you the lean to fat percentage. The first number on the label refers to the lean protein and the second refers to fat. So the higher the first number, the better. As a general rule, choose 90% lean or higher. Dairy is important because it's an excellent source of bone-forming minerals, calcium, and phosphorus. Most dairy is fortified with vitamin D to help our bodies absorb calcium. If you don't drink regular milk because of a food allergy, intolerance, or just dietary preference, it's still important to have calcium-fortified foods to meet your daily needs. Try lactose-free milk or fortified soy, almond, or rice milk instead. The daily recommendation for dairy is 3 cups. So what counts as a cup? Well, 8 ounces of milk, fortified soy beverage, or yogurt all equal 1 serving. Now cheese is a little trickier. Just 1.5 ounces of hard cheese, a 1/3 cup shredded, or a 1/2 cup ricotta cheese count as a full serving of dairy. You need 2 cups of cottage cheese to make a 1 cup equivalent. When selecting dairy products, look for fat-free or low-fat kinds. This is where Nutrition Guide can really help. When selecting yogurt, choose plain or light for reduced sugar. Also look for the live and active culture seal and choose yogurts that have a few different friendly bacteria. Greek yogurt is a hot topic these days. The difference between Greek and regular yogurt is that the watery whey is strained off of Greek yogurt, giving it a thicker, richer texture. Since whey is removed, Greek yogurt is also lower in sugar and higher in protein. Plain Greek yogurt can be used as a healthy base for dips or as a substitute for sour cream in a recipe. Frozen foods. They can be a very easy way to whip up a quick meal. They're also quick and convenient, and they store really well for a long time. Freezing foods also helps to preserve the nutrients in them. Let's see what we can find. Fruits and vegetables. When your favorite produce picks aren't in season, not only is it less expensive to get the frozen version, it's also more nutritious. This is because fruits and veggies are picked at their peak ripeness, flavor, and nutrition, and are frozen to be preserved for you to enjoy months later. Frozen boneless, skinless chicken breast and seafood are lean protein choices that keep for months for easy use when you're in a pinch for dinner. There are still a few things to watch out for when you're selecting frozen foods, like lots of added salt, sugar, and fat. Again, Nutrition Guide can help you out there. Fruits and vegetables contain natural sugars. You can easily check if there is added sugar by scanning the ingredients list. Now that we've got the frozen foods figured out, let's hit the rest of the center of the store. The dietary guidelines for Americans tell us to make at least half of our grains whole grains. Whole grains are a much better source of vitamins, minerals, protein, and fiber than refined grains. Eating foods that are high in fiber help to regulate our blood sugar, they keep us feeling full, and they also keep our hearts and digestive systems healthy. When roaming the aisles in search of whole grains, keep these healthy tips in mind. Scan the ingredients list. The first or second ingredient should be whole grain. Try whole grain pastas, brown rice, quinoa, and other whole grains to keep mealtime interesting. Look for varieties of whole grain cereal that have 10 grams of sugar or less per serving. Choose whole grain bread, tortillas, and crackers that have at least 3 grams of fiber per serving. Use a variety of whole grain flours in cooking and baking. And try low-fat popcorn for a snack. Did you know that 3 cups popped equals a full serving of whole grains? There are a variety of protein foods that can be found in the center of the store, including many plant-based proteins. Just remember that packaged foods often contain added salt, so look for low sodium or reduced sodium claims. Select canned and packaged meat and fish that are packed in water instead of oil and are low fat. Nutrition Guide can help. Healthy choices include canned chicken, crab, tuna, and salmon. Use dried or canned beans, peas, and lentils, which are an extremely affordable protein source and are also high in fiber. Choose nuts and seeds that are unsalted or lightly salted. Keep in mind that a 1/2 ounce of nuts is considered a 1 ounce serving of protein. For example, that's only 12 almonds, 24 pistachios, or a tablespoon of peanut butter. Speaking of peanut butter, look for a natural claim on nut and seed butters that contain just 1 or 2 ingredients to avoid hydrogenated oils. When choosing fruits and vegetables outside of the fresh produce section, keep the following health tips in mind. Look for canned fruit that's packed in juice and has no added sugar. Dried fruit should be just that. Check the label and buy varieties that do not list sugar as an ingredient. Remember, a 1/4 cup of dried fruit counts as a full serving. Find vegetables that are low sodium or have no added salt. If you can't find a no added salt version of your favorite canned veggies, drain and rinse them to reduce the sodium content by up to 40%. Select 100% juice and remember that 4 ounces of juice counts as 1 serving of fruit or vegetable. By now you may be thinking to yourself, I have to keep choosing all these foods that are low sodium and no added sugar. Well, where's all the flavor? Well, we're here in a perfect section to add some flavor to your foods without adding sugar or salt, the herbs and spices section. Explore the spice section and pick up more than just salt and pepper. Basil, cayenne, chives, curry, garlic, oregano, and thyme go well with practically any dish. Vinegar is a natural meat tenderizer, and it can be used to make a variety of different sauces. It's full of free flavor, and it has no salt, only 5 calories, and a tiny bit of natural sugar. Go beyond white and apple cider vinegar. Experiment with balsamic, rice, red and white wine vinegars. Cooking with different oils and vinegars can really help enhance the flavor of your food without adding salt and sugar. Together, oil and vinegar make the perfect marinade or homemade salad dressing. Thanks for taking our tour. Remember, use Nutrition Guide to help you make healthier purchases throughout the store. And if you have questions related to nutrition, please email me. The address is at the bottom of the screen. I wish you happy and healthy shopping. That wraps it up for today. It's time for me to check out.